Bringing a sharp instrument close to your genitals can be intimidating, but with preparation, time, and practice, manscaping can be an easy task. You may want to shave the hair from your scrotum the first time in your bathroom, to remove the long hairs. This is described below. But afterwards, the easiest way to shave your scrotum on an ongoing basis is to do it when you are lying on your bed on your back. A double blade razor works really well. You should shave every few days this way. You do not need to use shaving cream. Step 1. Trim the hair. Buy a safety razor and trim the pubic area to less than 1/4. This will make the hair easier to shave later. Longer hair is more likely to clog a razor. Using a safety razor will work better than scissors and it will cut the hair shorter. If you use a clipper, make sure you use a 0 or 1 blade on it. If you do, it will cut almost as close as a razor blade. Avoid using an electric razor that has rotating heads, trimmers on the scrotum. The skin of the scrotum is so thin and loose it can be caught by the shaver, and this is extremely painful. Trimming the hair in this spot should be done with scissors. If you decide to use a men's electric razor, avoid shaving down the underside of the penis and on the center of the scrotum. Getting a cut in those areas will be excessively painful. After you trim your long hair off your scrotum the first time in the bathroom, you can trim your scrotum hair more easily by lying on your bed on your back. The same applies to shaving. Step 2. Avoid using chemical depilatories. These are products that melt the hair away. Many men avoid using products like Nair and other bikini area hair removal creams due to the sensitivity of the scrotal area. If you do want to try it, however, test the hair removal cream on the inside of your elbow before applying to your private parts. Then test a small amount of the cream on your genitals before going all the way. When applying it, do not allow any of the cream to get on the head. If uncircumcised, you can try to pull your foreskin well over your glands. Step 3. Get in position. Ensure the room you are using for shaving will be private for at least an hour, or however long you think the process will take. This is not something you want to rush through. Consider shaving late at night. Consider shaving sitting in a very shallow hot bath. The hot water in the bath will prepare the area for shaving better than showering. Your body will be very stable, you are sitting down, and your genitals are very accessible. You also have a handy source of water in which to rinse the razor. If this is not possible, consider shaving sitting down, ideally on the floor for ease of access and stability. If you use the edge of a toilet seat to sit on, letting your pubic area sit over a garbage can while shaving, the mess will be next to nothing to clean up. If you're using an electric razor, it can drop in the toilet, so it's best to do it somewhere else. If you prefer standing, try shaving in your shower. Just make sure to stand out of the water to avoid watering down your shave leather, and constantly rinse your blade. By shaving at the start of the shower, you will let any cuts close themselves and thus avoid any stains in your clothes. Step 4. Lather the area for shaving. Lather the area with the best shaving cream intended for sensitive skin, such as Taylor Bond shaving cream. Avoid menthol or heavily scented creams since they are a known irritant. This is going to minimize the number of cuts you get by adding in moisture throughout it. Complementing it with a shaving brush will help with loosening and softening the hair follicles, more than water can alone. Some electric razors are supposed to be used on dry skin. Read the manual of the electric razor to see if you should shave wet or dry. Step 5. Begin shaving. Using a new safety razor, shave each area using short, very light strokes. The key in shaving the genital area is to always make sure the section of skin you're shaving is taut, Shaving loose skin can lead to cuts because the skin will move with the razor and create an uneven surface. Rinse the blade by submersing it in water after each stroke. You may also want to pull out very large hairs that may have been left over from inadequate trimming. Apply as little pressure as possible. If you just glide over the skin without applying pressure, you won't cut yourself. The following tips are for shaving against the direction of growth, against the grain, which produces the smoothest shave, but note that if you first shave in the direction the hair is growing, you will shorten most of it. Then shaving in the opposite direction will be easier, but some people find it sufficient to just shave in the direction of growth and stop there. This is especially true because shaving against the grain is more likely to result in ingrown hairs and razor bumps. Step 6, shave above the penis. Pulling the penis downward, shave from the top of the penis upward to the navel. Step 7, shave the sides. Holding the penis to the side, shave inwards in the sides of it and in the sides of the scrotum. Step 8, shave between the penis and scrotum. Holding the penis upward, shave downwards carefully from the penis to the lower part of the scrotum. It may be easier to shave while the penis is erected since the skin will be more extended and the penis is easier to handle. Step 9, extend the skin. The scrotum is much easier to shave if the skin is extended. The scrotum should be shaved from the middle front part of it to the sides, with extreme care. It is best to shave when the scrotum is ascended, meaning tight against the body. The piece of skin that goes between the shaft and the sac may be especially problematic. One thing you can do is take an ice cube into the shower and rub it on the scrotum to tighten things up. It can help get rid of that flap of skin between the shaft and the scrotum. Step 10, clean up. Rinse off and wash the area you shaved using mild soap. Clean the room that you shaved in too. Having others find stray shaved pubic hairs can be unpleasant for them and embarrassing for you. Step 11, pat dry. Be gentle. Rubbing with the towel will increase irritation. Step 12, minimize skin irritation. If you are shaving the first or second time, it will most likely irritate the skin once the hair starts growing back. This can lead to itching and redness. This will be gone within a week roughly, and once you start shaving more often it will stop. You can apply baby powder to shaved areas that rub against each other, like the inner thighs, to minimize friction. Use some antiseptic cream to minimize skin irritation. Step 13, reduce discomfort. Take a few tips from the ladies and do things like exfoliating after a day or two. This resets the hair shaft, preventing ingrown hairs and significantly reducing itch as the hair grow back in. You should also thoroughly moisturize the skin with unscented lotions or ointments. A good option for men is bag balm, which is very good for your skin but does not have a feminine smell. Baby oil is another option. Some people find that applying baby oil to the area immediately after shaving helps tremendously with the itch and irritation. You can also lather up and run a pumice stone over the shaved area to soften up the sharp edges of the hairs created by the razor blade. This will prevent it from becoming itchy when growing back.